So are you a CS student or an IT student and you're thinking to yourself like, what's the point? What's the point anymore? Right? About 7 years ago, we were being sold a dream, or let me not say it was a dream, but we were being sold the idea that learning IT, learning how to code, learning technology is the way of the future and everyone should follow it, right? The fourth industrial revolution. This amazing thing. And now you're here and you're thinking to yourself, did I get tricked? Was this a scam? Like, I spent all these years in high school, I spent all these years in primary school, and now I'm here learning how to code, I'm learning system software, I'm learning all these coding fundamentals, and I'm thinking to myself, most of this stuff is outdated. Why am I here? Am I wasting my parents' money? Was this all a waste? Did I choose the wrong course? Was I not supposed to be here in the first place? Why? Why am I here? I just want to quit. I should have done something more physical. I should have done something with my body. I should have done art. No, wait, the AI is taking over that too. I should have done engineering, mechanical engineering. I should have done something else that didn't have so much fragility in the economic marketplace, right? I should have done something else. I want to quit. If that's something that resonates with you, keep watching, okay? Because I'm actually here to give you some good news. I don't think, right, that it's actually a good idea for people to start going in this gloomy space of there is no point in this, let me just give it up. And I think that in future we're going to have massive amounts of opportunities in the technical digital space, and here's why, right? Number one is that AI was built for you. And that's one thing that I think that's not being marketed now, because it's not easy to market, right? It's not easy to market. AI is built for the technical people, right? It's just like back in the day where we started creating web builders and we started selling and marketing that, hey, anyone can use a web builder. You can make your website easily now. You don't have to go and study and learn all these programming languages and learn how to put them all together. You can use Wix, you can use Shopify, you can use WordPress. People did that to market it. But eventually, and essentially, it was only used by the people who had studied the coding languages and the ITs and the this and the that, right? And this is not to say that, hey, look, like, it's a bad idea for someone that's not in the technical space to learn this stuff, right? But it's just to say that essentially it's built for you. Use it. Use it. So I actually have a funny story about that website thing, right? So I try to keep a good relationship with as many business owners as I can, anybody that I work with, anybody whose websites I make. I always try to keep a very, very good relationship, right? So I have a friend of mine. I try not to say names of the people that I'm speaking about because I didn't ask for permission, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind the story being told. And I have a friend of mine who was struggling with their website, right? And they couldn't afford me at the time, right? Because the business was a smaller business and they just didn't have the funds to actually afford me. But I'm still a friend, so I'm still gonna check up on you. I'm still gonna ask you questions, and I'm just gonna have casual conversations outside of the tech space as well. So we remained in contact and we're still friends till now. And they decided, because they need a website, like I mean, everyone is online now. You need a website, you need one. So they decided that they're gonna get somebody else, someone who actually did design back in the day, and they're like, this person just moved into the website space because they thought that AI is making it easier, right? AI is here, we can make websites easier. So I'm going to pick a web builder. They picked WordPress out of all of them. They picked WordPress, and they're like, I'm going to pick a web builder and I'm going to create your website. They jumped on WordPress, and she went like away and started building this amazing website. Later on, my friend came back to me and told me, this person's struggling a lot to build the site. And I'm like, yeah, no, making websites is not an easy task, right? Like, I spent a lot of time learning a lot of things before I was able to actually build the sites that I've built. And then they were like, okay, no, I completely understand. Let me go back and see what they're doing. And after that person is done making the site, then can you at least have a look at it for me and just give me like assessment of what has been done? And I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind looking at the website. You're my friend. You're my friend. You know, you've treated me very well, and that person has helped me with so many things outside of website. So I'm always happy to just look at a website, give you some feedback. You're my friend. So the person came and was like, hey, I'm done making the site. And then they showed me the site, and I went into the CMS, and I was like, oh wow, this is shocking. This is shocking. And then my friend shows up and says, well, we've been trying to fix this part over here for weeks. It's not working. I don't know what to do. Please help us fix this part. And I'm like, that's hectic, right? That's actually insane. And they were busy fighting to get this sorted out. And then after I sent her an invoice, because now I actually had to do physical work on the site, the invoice went through. Then I went in and I changed it in a second. Something that a newbie to the space took maybe a couple weeks to do, took me less than 30 minutes, right? But that's because I've been in the space. I studied, I work hard. So something that someone else that's coming into the space takes them like hours and hours and hours, days on days, I can do in 30 minutes, right? Now, this is not to say that people shouldn't come into the space. I'm all for people coming into the web development space, right? It's just to say that because I learned more and because I know more, something that might take them hours and hours and hours to figure out will take me a little bit of time, right? If you understand the code and then the AI goes in and it does a whole bunch of things to the code, right? In the website, in the application, you might be the only person that can come down and say, hey, I can see exactly what's going on and I'm going to fix it myself. I don't need the AI. I'm going to go straight into the code and then boom, I've got it sorted, right? The AI tools are meant to assist you, right? And that's something that's not being said. It's meant to assist technical people. This is for technical people because sometimes the AI will hallucinate. Sometimes the AI will decide to do things that are not bound because there is no guardrails. Sometimes the AI will take code that shouldn't be there in the first place and stick it there just so that it can make the thing work as intended, not knowing that it's causing a security risk, not knowing that it's causing more problems in future, right? So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because you don't have to quit. You are not in the wrong space. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Okay? So keep fighting the good fight. Learn the AI tools, use the AI tools, but know it. Know your work so well that even the AI tool can't beat you. Okay guys, that's it for me today. Cheers.